Okay, as you can see here, this is my little personal care, skincare little basket. I also have a couple little items still out here from where I took them on the trip. But like I said, things have just gotten kind of out of whack. I've bought a couple of new things, so I'm trying to reorganize my caddy. First, let's just take everything out. I do know that in this is a lot of my nail care things. I have some press-on nails, some glues, and different little items, and some polishes. Right now, I just did my nails today, just a nude color, and I am enjoying these so far. You'll learn as we go through a lot of things. I am a very, very frugal person. I do try to do everything as budget friendly as possible. And so while we're going through a lot of these things, I'll show you, there's a lot of Dollar Tree and Walmart items, and I'll tell you my thoughts on them. Just taking everything out. I do have the lid to this little container that I keep handy. Pencil. And you'll see that I have a bag here that I took to Mississippi with us. It's just got some other little items in here that I usually keep with my skincare items. So there are some duplicates just because sometimes I put some things in my work bag. I am a first grade teacher, and so sometimes I like to have things that I might need as a teacher at school, because I work kind of far away from where I live, and it's not as just convenient to run home and grab things. So I do have this little pouch that I keep some personal items in, some feminine things. I'm going to take out one of these little wet wipes and use it to wipe out the inside of my little basket here. We're not going to go into details about what's in there. It's just some, again, just some feminine items that I might need while I'm at work. This will go into my school bag. I usually take either a pretty large tote bag or a backpack to work with me to make sure I've got everything. Sometimes I just leave a lot of stuff in my desk drawer at school as well. If you would like to know more about the things that I keep with me on a daily basis for like emergency type situations, let me know. I'll be happy to share that with you. Okay, let's see. I'll tell you a little bit about each one of the products as I put them back into my caddy. This is the EOS dupe from Dollar Tree. It is the Pro Silk 24-hour body lotion creamy cashmere. It's the dupe for the cashmere vanilla in EOS. I've really enjoyed this. It's a nice, soft, silky kind of lotion just for all over the body. And I really like that scent in the evening time as it is a kind of a warm and cozy feeling. And you'll notice there's a trend. A lot of things that I use in the evenings tend to be those types of scents. So this is a Amber Glow Golden Amber deodorant, also from the Dollar Tree. This is just a little round deodorant. It also has that warm vanilla coconutty type scent, those natural warm scents that I really enjoy in the evenings. I have a couple of these. These are the Power Stick aluminum-free deodorant Brazilian Mist. I love this scent. Now, I will say this specific deodorant is not for those who live in very hot, humid climates. It does not work well as far as keeping your underarms dry and free of sweat. However, I will say that I do enjoy putting it on at night, again, to envelop myself in that warm cashmere, vanilla-y, coconutty. Says it has notes of pistachio and salted caramel. Those types of scents for me in the evening are where it's at. It makes me feel like I'm ready to go to bed. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have this. Is, again, it's that Sunkissed Caramel. It is a hydrating body perfume oil. Now, this I also enjoy. It has a little bit of nourishing. It has pistachio. Well, focus. It has pistachio, caramel, and vanilla. Again, right along those same scents. I like putting this on myself in the evenings after my shower, and we'll go through this. This also is from Dollar Tree. Again, it is not like the most where it's at products, but they are nice to have and have more of a simple, budget-friendly options in the evenings. Let's see. I think that's all the skincare specific items that I have in my bag. Oh, this is I don't know why this is in our travel backpack. However, you can see I've used so much of this. This is the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. I need to do it now. Maybe I'm here before too long. I could go through my manicure routine. I like to do my nails at home and save myself the cost of having to go and pay someone to do it. If there's a special occasion, sometimes I will go and have my nails done. But on the normal basis, that is not what I do. Again, this is my little pouch that I have a lot of nail care things. You'll probably see me putting some more things in there as I go through. Let's see. So I'm going to put that right there. I have... Now, I've had this for a while too. I used it a lot last year, and I really just haven't been very interested in it. Our month of June this year was quite a month, and we were just kind of hanging around the house, not doing a lot. So I didn't really worry too much about tanning so much, but I may as I go back into going to, as we get back to school. Anyways, my son just came in asking me questions, but this is the darkest possible. Now, I will say, it was really good last year. I do have the mitts and the pads and all that go along with that. I just didn't really get into it this year. So this is like my evening body care type things. So I guess we'll go into some of the more everyday morning type things. Well, actually, let's go into the face care. So I've just gotten out of the shower, and I use the Equate version of the CeraVe moisturizing skin cleanser, and I've used that for years, and I swear by it. I've compared the ingredients over and over. Almost every time I buy it, I compare the ingredients, and they are exactly the same. Maybe one or two of them ingredients at the end may be a slightly different different order. However, the ingredients are exactly the same, and I get wonderful results from it and have for years. So I stick with that because it costs about $10 less than the CeraVe. So that's what I use in the shower to remove my makeup. I use the Old School Pond's cold cream makeup remover. I love it. Again, I'm 43, so I have a little bit of mature skin. And so it is, it's good on my skin, and it does a wonderful job at removing my makeup. Okay, so here is probably one of the only serums that I actually use. I really like this one. Tea Tree Power Caffeine B5 Revive Serum Mask. It says it's clinically proven anti-inflammatory technology to clarify, brighten, and refine skin. I would agree that it pretty much does that. Effectively treats and calms congested, irritated skin and clogged pores, helps control excess of oil production, and visibly promotes the look of clear, naturally matte skin with daily use. So I use this pretty much every day. I really like the tea tree. I have the cleanser that I use sometimes as well. Here's the list. Here's the ingredients. This came from Dollar Tree, and again, honestly, I've been pleased with this. The Skin Nutrition brand. I've bought several different serums from this line, and I do enjoy that one. I was going through some hormonal issues, and I was having some random hormonal breakouts, and so I needed something to keep my skin healthy during those times. And so now that we've got me straightened back out, I do think that I'm seeing, between the hormone replacements that I'm on now, I'll tell you more about that later, and the treatments that I'm doing on my skin have done. So I put this on in the evening on my face. That's first thing after I get out of the shower. Then I do not use a toner. Well, yeah, I use these two toners. These are the two toners that I use. I kind of go back and forth. When I'm having more breakout type moments, I use this one. This is the Power Toner with AHA, BHA, tea tree, and niacinamide. Again, it's to help with some redness and some random hormonal breakouts that I was having. And then I have this one that I use whenever I'm not, also with niacinamide, peptides, and vitamin C. Again, from that Global Beauty Care. You will see a trend. All of these came from the Dollar Tree. Let's see. I have an under eye serum. I use this mostly during the day to help with some extra moisturizing. Is the Be Pure Vitamin C Serum Under Eye Roller. I don't know that I necessarily see a whole lot of results from this. However, it does feel good, and it adds a little extra moisture when I'm getting ready to put my makeup on in the mornings. Because and I store it upside down because I feel like that helps make sure that the liquid is going to the top. So you'll see here, it is, I'll stick it right here in the corner, and I store it upside down so that it can make sure that it's falling down toward the bottom. Let's see. This is a nighttime thing against that blemish control. I got this from the Dollar Tree, the Global Beauty Care brand as well. This has vitamin C. I can't say those. Some kind of acid and grapefruit. But my daughter, who is 10, has been on some steroids with some illnesses that she's been going through lately. And she used this, and she said it helped tone down some of her redness. So I said, let me get some. And she also has some little, the little pimples whenever you're first starting out with your skin changing at that age. And so she recommended this to me. I do say I'll put this sometimes under my eyes. And I do think that I've seen a reduction in the darkness under my eyes, because trust me, they are dark. And again, this small tube like this, I'll store it, make sure I store it upside down like that so that it all goes to the bottom, so I don't have to shake it a whole lot in the evening. Let's see, continuing with evening facial skincare. Now, you can disagree with me if you want, but I do not believe that you need to have a specific facial lotion. I have watched lots of dermatologists and listened to their advice, and they say you just need something that's going to moisturize the skin and make sure that your skin barrier is healthy so that it can retain your hydration. And so they do say to make sure that you're staying away from perfumes and scents on your face. So in that regard, this is what I use on my face. I also use this on my body, in the mornings. So this will be my last step in the mornings before I'm putting on my SPF, which I'll show you here in just a minute. This is what I use. Here is the ingredients. It is the Vaseline Intensive Care Advanced Repair. It has 0 scents in it, and I love that. I do say that it helps with dryness and ultra hydration, lipids. I love this stuff. I have been using this for years. For the longest time, I could find the Equate dupe at Walmart for like $1 a bottle for the same size bottle, but they have quit carrying it. So I can't find it anymore. So I have to buy the actual name brand of this one. But I will say that the Equate version is what put me on to this. Again, compared the ingredients, they are exactly the same. So this is my go-to for just my general moisturizing facial and body needs. Let's see. I do have some facial moisturizers that I'll put on. Sometimes this is a vitamin C cream. When I'm feeling a little extra dry, I'll put some of this on. And I use this a lot in the mornings as well. Just something I was trying. Do I say that it helps me glow? Maybe, sure, maybe a little bit. But again, I don't feel that it's fully necessary. But I love trying these little Dollar Tree products. And so I do have some in my collection. And then this is another one of those things that I bought when I was struggling with the hormonal breakouts with some little pimples and redness on my face. Again, my daughter had used this when she was she was having some little blackheads and clogged pores around her nose. And so she was using this and she said she really liked it. And so I got it. It is an oil. I mean, a gel type. And so again, I'll use this as an extra layer sometimes whenever I am dealing with those hormonal breakouts. But I don't necessarily use it every single day. So, but I'll be happy to try to use it every day if that is something that you'd be interested in and hearing more about. Also from the Dollar Tree, these are the Orchid Acne Patches. This is, I felt like nothing was in the packet. I've used some of these and I saw results. There's some different size ones here, and I do enjoy that. And again, in the evenings when I'm finished with my skincare items, especially those days right before my cycle, I get these breakouts and I do enjoy having these so I don't have pimples all over my face because I don't like to wear a full face of makeup anymore. I used to, but not so much anymore. And also at night, I have a pot of Aquaphor that I keep next to my bed, and I will sometimes use it at night. You'll see, I don't know if you've noticed that I have a nasty burn. That's a kind of, I burned it on a stove. It's about a 3rd degree burn. And so because I just took a shower, I need to change my Band-Aid on it, but I'll put Aquaphor on that. Again, per recommendations of dermatologists, you don't need all the extra stuff. And so, and I'll put a bandage on it later. I'll deal with that later. All right. Now, these are some other little extras that I have that I don't know, just because I love them when I have this. This is more like in the morning. So when I'm getting ready in the mornings, I will put this all over my body. This is my body. I like the unscented because my husband likes to buy me nice designer perfumes. That is about the only thing that I have that is not Walmart brand or Dollar Tree, and that's because he buys them for me for gifts. He loves doing that for me. And so that is one thing that I do have that is, as a matter of fact, I have this new scent from Dolce & Gabbana, Light Blue, Capri and Love. I do enjoy it. I feel like it's a little heavy, but I do enjoy it. And he got me the big bottle. I have a whole collection of perfumes that my husband has gotten me, and I'll tell you the story about that later. So these are, again, just some extras. I'm going to go back to this vitamin E oil. This is for when I'm feeling super duper dry. It does have a scent, and it smells good. It smells clean and fresh, slightly floral. And I use this for like extra dry days, especially in the winter time. Or I like to use it sometimes after I've shaved my legs and put this on my legs, and helps restore the like right now I have a sunburn on my shoulder, a little sunburn on my shoulder, from just sitting outside, and I will probably put some of that on my shoulder to get it healthy. It's peeling just a little bit. And I have this smoothing foot cream, also from the Dollar Tree. This is from the Dollar Tree as well. From the Dollar Tree, I have the set. It comes with a scrub and this lotion. I don't know that it's specifically necessary for your foot. It smells good. It's got a fresh, clean scent to it. However, I'm not sure that you necessarily need the specific thing. I feel like using a pumice stone and the Aquaphor on my feet is just as good results as, if not better, as specific foot care. Now I do have, and you'll see the clearance tag, I bought this Garnier Micellar Water all in one. I like to use this in the mornings when I am getting ready to put my makeup on. So I'll cleanse my face with this, and before I do my little minimal skincare. And this is my jar, and just in here I keep some Q-tips and some cotton pads just for different things. This I just got today. This is something that I just got today. This is the Equate Beauty Ultralight Sunscreen Lotion, SPF 100, broad spectrum, light, clean, and oil-free, water resistant for 80 minutes, and dermatologist tested. It's paraben free. Here is the list of ingredients. Come on. So I am thinking about using this as my final skincare step, even on my face. I did read on Google that you can put this on your face, and it does pretty good. We'll see how that works out. I got this mostly for my daughter because with her illnesses and some of the medications that she's taken, it seems like her face has started getting extra red at times. And I thought she might like to put that on her face. So that was, we'll see how that goes. And this is my daily deodorant. I've used this for years. I've had different scents, and I love them all. This is the Arm & Hammer Essentials Natural with Deodorizers. It is aluminum, paraben, and phthalates free. It is deodorant and it's not antiperspirant, but I do enjoy it. And it is a cost-efficient alternative to your Methods and those other more expensive brands, that Native and things like that. So I enjoy that, and my daughter says she uses it and she enjoys it too. Atlas. Out. Let's see. I have this. Usually stays in my bag at school. This is a Be Pure cuticle oil. Again, during the winter, my cuticles and my hands get so dry, and I like to have things like that when I need to get that back into my school bag. If you'd like to see me pack my school and get ready for back to school, I would be happy to show that. Again, another Dollar Tree Global Beauty Care product. I bought this while we were on our trip to Mississippi, just because we were staying in a camper, kind of camping a little bit, and we didn't necessarily have all the appliances and access to use the water. We had to be careful with our water use. So I bought these for just cleansing our faces at night after a day out in the dirty South. So we'll figure out, it may be a deal to where I put those in my work bag and just keep them for days that I feel like I need to clean up my face or whatever. And last but not least, this is the Emery Natural Epsom Salt Lavender Essential Oil. I use this on occasion. I don't use it all the time, but I do love taking a soaking bath in this. And I just keep it around. My daughter likes it as well. Another thing, this is, I think this came from Walmart. This is a lip scrubber. And it's got the 2 different sizes. And you just use it to exfoliate your lips before you put your chapstick or your oil on at night. And I really think that concludes my little basket of skincare. Now I have some other cleansing type items that I could show you, but as of just what I have in this basket, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.